Hello, Allison Verselli coming to you, take two. I did this video, I'm just making sure this is working. I did this video this afternoon. Kids are in school, it's quiet, everything goes great, and for some reason it would not upload. Like I was done, I hit publish, and Facebook said, no, I don't think so. So this is take two, and now my kids are home, so we'll see how this goes. But just wanna make sure this is actually working. But I wanted to hop on here today and talk about deciding. Like, are you ready to decide to be successful? Because I truly believe, I know, this is a decision that you make. And so I just want to share a story. So a lot of you know I started network marketing, oh my goodness, now it was like six and a half years ago, I think. So almost six and a half years ago. And yes, I made the decision to join network marketing, but I kind of just dipped my toe in. Like I said, like, yeah, I jumped in, but that's not true. I actually like dipped a toe in because I joined my company, but then it was like my dirty little secret. I didn't want to talk to people. And just give me a thumbs up if you can relate to this. Like I was afraid to tell people what I was doing. I was so worried what everyone was going to think. I didn't want to be that person. I didn't want people like running when they saw me at pickup. So it was like my dirty little secret. So yes, I joined my company, but I didn't really jump in. I didn't actually decide to do it. It was kind of like half-assed, if I'm being honest. It was like, well, you know, worst case scenario, I'll get my products for free. And, you know, it's a product I would spend money on anyway. So what's the big deal? I'm not really losing anything. Like, can anyone relate to that where it's like, you join, but you're not really in. It's like one toe in the water and like the rest of your body is out. So you're not committing. So about a year into my business, I decided to go to our semi-annual convention. But even that, I had an out. It was like, I didn't buy the plane ticket yet. I had a cancellation policy, right? So about 2 weeks before, I call my upline and I'm like, yeah, I can't go. I don't think I can go. I can't justify the expense. I'm losing money in this business. And now you want me to spend money to go to this convention and pay for a hotel and airfare. I don't think I can do it. And she didn't tell me what to do, but she did say, you know, it had changed her business and she thought I should go. So I said, okay, fine. I'll go, you know, and get a weekend away. And again, this is my mentality. Like I'm not committed. So I went, and if your company does have any kind of convention or events, I strongly suggest you go because there's no training that you're going to get there that's like mind blowing. There's nothing you're going to learn that you can't learn from a podcast, a training video, or reading a book, right? It's the energy and it's meeting people and realizing like you can do this. And that's what started to happen to me. So I'm going there and I start hearing women speak and I'm like, wow, she's great. And then I'm like, she's no different than me. Like, what does this woman have? Like, there's no magic wand. No, she's not wearing a magic hat. Like, there's nothing phenomenal. No, not to take away from them. There's nothing she has that I don't have. And I started thinking, wow, like all these women can do this. Why not me? So now we get to the final night and they do a big gala where the top performers in the whole company get to walk the stage. It's like this big honor. And I'm sitting there next to my upline. Now, mind you, I've never signed anybody into my team. I've done nothing. I'm losing money and, you know, I'm like hanging on, but it's like by a thread. And I'm watching these women walk the stage and I literally turned to my upline in that moment and I said, I'm going to walk the stage in 6 months. I'm going to hit 8 rank advancements in my company and I'm walking that stage in 6 months. She was very kind. She could have fallen off the chair laughing and she didn't. She was lovely. But the thing is in that moment, I decided this is going to work. I decided I'm going to do this and it changed everything. So have you made that decision yet? Have you decided that you're going to be successful? Because it's a decision you make. And I promise you, when you shift your mind and you make that decision, it will change everything. The way I carried myself changed. The way I presented my business, because I actually did start presenting my business. I was serious about it. I carried myself different. I felt different. I presented my business different, and people responded to me differently. Because when I was half in, who's taking me seriously? When I'm like, oh, you know, I get my products for free or I get them at a discount, people are like, that's good, not good for you. When I was like, no, this is going to change my life. This is my answer. I'm going to reach the top of this company. People sit up and pay attention because you mean business. because you're not half-assing it anymore, because you're not 1 foot in and 1 foot out. You mean business, and people pay attention. So until you decide that you're going to be successful in your network marketing business, it's going to be very hard to be successful. Does that make sense? Can anyone relate to that? Okay, I think everything is a choice, right? It's like, I tell my kids this. My little one, we call him a curmudgeon because he can be like this grumpy little old man, right? He's 7 years old, but he acts like a grumpy old man. And he'll get up and he'll be grumpy. And I always say to him, you get to decide what kind of day you're going to have. He's like, oh, today's going to be a bad day. I'm like, well, if you think so, then it will be. You decide. You decide if you're happy. You decide if you're going to have a great day. Because have you ever seen those people where everything bad happens to them and they're still positive? And then there's people, it's like, they're so negative. It's like they're just drawing negativity. I truly believe we decide, and I think it's the same with success. When you finally decide, enough is enough. I'm not half in, I'm not half out, excuse me. No more excuses, right? There's no option but to succeed. I stopped saying I hoped, I wished, maybe, it'd be nice, I'd like to, and I said I will. Guys, I'm telling you, it changes everything. It will change your whole business. You've got to change your mindset, and you've got to make a decision, and you've got to decide. All right. So ask yourself, are you ready to decide to be successful? Because once you do, it's all in. It's game on, no backing down, and it's happening. It's happening one way or another. Might not happen as soon as you want. Not saying it's going to happen overnight, but it happens. I promise you, within 6 months, I hit that rank. Of course, they changed the rules, and I didn't get to walk the stage. But then I met the next rank, and I did walk the stage. And it's not even about that. Like, I didn't even care about that. It was like, I set a goal and I achieved it. And that's what you have to do. You have to decide. And then nothing stops you. All right. So what I want you to decide now is to join my free live webinar. I'm doing a free live network marketing webinar on Tuesday, September 17th, 1 o'clock Eastern. And this is for all my female network marketing friends, everyone who, maybe you're in network marketing and you're like I was for so long, right? You are just not having the success you wanted. You got in and you thought it was going to be something and you're like, wait a second, this is a lot harder. Or, I'm struggling. I don't know how to recruit. I don't know where to find people. I need to change my mindset because that's a big one, guys. But it's for people who, maybe you feel stuck. Maybe you're struggling. Maybe you're doing well, but not as well as you want to be. I'm going to share with you like everything you need to do to achieve success. We're going to talk about sales and how to sell without being pushy or salesy. I'm going to share exactly what I did to go from losing money to reaching the tippy top rank of my company. Okay, I'm going to share that with you. So join me live on Tuesday, September 17th at 1 o'clock. I will put the link in the comments. It's a bit.ly link. It's bit.ly network marketing webinar 1, number 1. But I'll put the link in the comments. Just click on that link and register, and I will see you Tuesday. Decide to be on the webinar, and then really think about if you're ready to decide to be successful, because I promise you it's going to change everything. Have a great night.